When it comes to the world of psychics, they've been around since the beginning of time. Royals used to consult them regularly for guidance. Despite this, people have remained in fear of psychics throughout history. Today, I'm at one of my favorite hotels, Protea Fire and Ice, where I'm going to sit down with Natasha Niehaus, a psychic who's helped businesses and people take steps forward in creating a better future for themselves. I'm so excited for today's reading, but just to clear up any confusion, you are a medium.
That's right. Mediumship, it's where you have the ability to tune in with the people on the other side. What I see is it's angelic beings. They physically speak to me, so I hear a voice in my head. And we are energy. I always explain this to clients. And I think it's important for people also to see what energy looks like today. I'm going to show you.
All right.
And my ability is to be able to tap into that dimension and be able to read that energy and be able to pick up and then listen to what the guides say at the end of the day. And then I would sort of convey the message with you.
How did you discover that you could do this?
You know what? Ever since I was born, I always felt a little bit different. I remember when I was much younger, going to bed at night, and there's like 100 people standing around you, and they're like, knocking on your door, and like it was like that.
Weren't you scared?
It was terrible. It was absolutely terrible. But I think as we get older, we sort of get into tune with this and we understand. And so I think with time it became much easier.
There's obviously a huge responsibility attached to this. How do you kind of create or draw the line between what do you share with the person from what you see and what you hold back?
Of course. I always say to the clients, I will see your future, I will see what is going to happen, but you have the power and the ability to change that. There's a very thin line between telling somebody what they need to do and guiding them.
All right, I'm ready to get started.
Right, let me show you what it looks like. So this is just the oil that we've prayed on.
Oh my goodness gracious me.
So that is what energy looks like. And that is what I sort of tune into. And by looking at the left side, I could establish your emotions. I feel that you're a very feisty kind of woman, you're strong. I think people misjudge you. They don't always know you, you know. There's a softer side to you that people don't really know. I think you hide that. On the right side, that's your intellectual side. You're also very intuitive. You're very good with reading people's minds. You can walk into a room and you can sort of suss people out very quickly. You're very selective about who you sort of associate yourself with and you don't associate yourself with. So by showing them that, I just give you an idea of how I sort of read the energy.
I was smoking, literally. Okay, what next?
Right, so let's work with the cards. This is just the guideline. With the left hand, I want you to cut the deck 3 times first. I want you to choose 3 cards, any 3 cards. I want you to place them here, turn them facing upwards. I want to start with the Knight of Swords. It shows us that you're a person of power. You fill a position of power. People respect you. When you sort of walk in the room, they can feel your presence. When you speak, they hear you. It also says that the minute you decide to put your mind to something and you say, this is what I want to do, you do it, you finish. That's the Ace of Swords. The Empress, you have this ability to rule. You can lead people, all right? So if you decide to do that, you should run a huge empire. It's also talking about you're at the verge of something new, okay, career-wise. Like I said, I don't tell people what to do, I guide them. I think it's time to go with the new. There's something around the new that brings out a new you, if you understand what I'm saying. Now I'm going to give you the opportunity to ask me questions. In other words, if you want to know something specific, what would you like to know?
I don't know, I don't have any questions really. I think you're very clear.
You don't want to ask me anything about career, perhaps, love life?
I don't, okay, well tell me about my love life then.
Take 3 on the love life.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
I feel like there's a relationship that you've turned your back on not long ago, so something came to an end.
Okay.
I feel emotionally still a little bit connected to that, still thinking about what is that person up to, what is that person doing. If I had to advise you now, I would say if you say to me, Natasha, is it good for me maybe to go back? Maybe you had thoughts around, should I maybe try this again? I don't think so.
Yes!
I'm sorry. So I hope I'm not bursting your bubble right now. Okay?
No, I'm happy about that.
I feel that you're a giver. You just give, and the person is just taking, and that's not fair on you. So it will always be like that. So if you decide to go back to this person, that is what it will be, ultimately. I feel that there is a new partner coming, somebody's a little bit more compatible for you. A great entrepreneur, all right? Very well dressed, very well spoken, and This is the kind of guy that I would say is the person you should get married to and settle down with.
Cool, thank you.
It's a pleasure.
I feel light. So the experience was wonderful. I'm really happy with my reading. I still don't know how I feel about it. I am still a little bit of a skeptic when it comes to things like this, but I really did enjoy the experience. And if anything, it's just motivated me and it's given me a little boost of energy.